go out west.
Good afternoon, Joe Stoddard.
Oh, good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me see now. Do I know you?
I'm Samantha Craig.
Gracious sakes alive. Of all people, I should have known you'd be back for the funeral. You've been away a long time, Samantha.
Yes, I've been away over 12 years. I'm in business out in Buffalo now, Joe. But I was in the East when I got news of my cousin's death. So I thought I'd combine things a little and come and see the old home. You look well.
Oh, yes, yes, can't complain. Very sad our journey today, Samantha.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I always say. I hate to supervise when a young person is taken. You see, they'll be here any minute now. I had to come here early today. My son's supervising at the home.
Old Farmer McCarty. I used to do chores for him after school. He had the lumbago.
Ah, yes, we brought Farmer McCarty here a number of years ago.
Why, this is my Aunt Julia. I'd forgotten that she... Of course.
Ah, yes, Doc Gibbs lost his wife 3 years ago. About this time. Today's a pretty big blow for him as well.
That's my sister Carrie's girl, Samantha Craig.
I'm always uncomfortable when they're around.
Simon. Do they choose their own verses much, Joe?
No, not usual. Mostly the bereaved pick a verse.
Doesn't sound like my Aunt Julia. There aren't many of those Hersey sisters left now. Let me see. I went in to look for my fathers and mothers.
Ah, say no more. Over by the Craigs, Avenue F.
He was the organist at my church, wasn't he? Drank a lot, we used to say.
Oh, no one was supposed to know about it. He'd seen a peck of trouble. Took his own life.
Oh, did he?
Hung himself in the attic. They tried to hush it up, but as many things do, it got out. He wrote his own epitaph. You can see it right there. It ain't much of a verse, exactly.
Why, it's just some notes of music. What is it?
Oh, I don't know. Was wrote up in the Boston papers at the time.
Joe, what did she die of?
Who?
My cousin.
Oh, you didn't know? Died trying to bring a baby into the world. 'Twas her second, though. There's a little boy now, about 4 years of age.
And the grave's gonna be right here?
Ah, yes, there's no more room over here by the Gibbses, so we're opening up a whole new Gibbs section over by Avenue B. If you may excuse me, I see they're coming.
Who is it, Julia?
My daughter-in-law, Lee.
Why, Claire? Road must have been awful muddy coming up here. What'd she die of, Julia?
In childbirth.
Childbirth. I'd forgotten all about that. Wasn't life awful? And wonderful?
Wonderful, was it?
Simon, now remember.
I remember Emily's wedding. Perfectly lovely wedding. And I remember her reading the class poem at graduation exercises. She was the brightest student ever graduated from high school. I heard Principal Wilkins say so time and time again. I called on her at her new farm just before I died. Her beautiful farm.
It's on the same road we lived on. Yeah, it's my farm. I always liked that hymn. I was hoping we'd sing a hymn.
Hello? Hello, Emily. Hello, Mother Gibbs.
Emily.
Hello. It's raining.
Yes. They'll be gone soon, dear, just rest yourself.
It seems thousands and thousands of years since I... Oh, Papa remembered that was my favorite hymn. Oh, I wish I'd been here longer. Well, I don't like being new here. How do you do, Mr. Simpson?
How do you do, Emily?
Mother Gibbs, George and I made that fondest face you ever saw. I thought of you all the time. We wanted to show you the new barn, and the great long cement drinking fountain for the stock. Bought that out of the money you left us.
I did.
Oh, yes. Don't you remember, Mother Gibbs? The legacy you left us? Why, it was over $350.
Yes, Emily.
There's a patent device on the drinking fountain so that it never overflows. And it never sinks below a certain mark that they have there. It won't be the same to George without me. But it's a lovely farm. My people don't understand, do they?
No, dear, not very much.
Sort of shut up in their little boxes. I feel as though I knew them less than 1,000 years ago. The boys spending the day at Mr. Carter's. Oh, Mrs. Carter, my boy's spending the day at your house.
Is he?
Yes, he loves it there. Mother Gibbs. We have a Ford, too. Never gives any trouble. I don't drive them. Look, they're finished.
They're going.
Shh. Oh, look. Father, give some of my flowers to you. He looks just like George, doesn't he? From morning till night. That's what they are. Troubled.
Little cooler than it was.
Yes, that rainstorm helped a bit. Those northeast winds always do the same thing, don't they?
If it isn't rain, it's a 3-day flood.
Mother Gibbs, one can go back. I feel it. I know it. I just then, for a minute, I was back on the barn, and my baby was on my lap as plain as day.
Yes, of course you can.
One can go back there again? Why not?
All I can say is, Emily, don't.
But it's true, isn't it? One can go back there again into living.
Well, yes. I mean, some have tried, but they soon come back here.
Don't do it, Emily.
Emily, don't. It's not what you think it be. But I won't choose over a sad day. I'll choose a happy one. I'll choose the day that I first knew that I loved George. Why should that be painful?
Well, you not only live it, but you watch yourself living it.
Yes?
And as you watch it, you know the thing that they, down there, never know. You see the future. You know what's going to happen next.
But is that painful? Why?
That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it, Emily. When you've been here longer, you'll see that our life here is to forget all that and to think of what's ahead and to be ready for what's ahead. When you've been here longer, you'll understand.
But Mother Gibbs, how could I ever forget that life? It's all I know. It's all I had.
Emily, it isn't wise, really it isn't.
But it's something I must do for myself. I'll choose a happy day anyway.
No. At least choose an unimportant day. Choose the least important day in your life. It will be important enough.
Well, it can't be since I was married. Or since the baby was born. Well, I can choose a birthday, can't I? I choose my 12th birthday.
Well, all right. February 11th, 1899. Tuesday. Do you want any special time of day?
Oh, I want the whole day.
Then we'll begin at dawn. You remember it had been snowing for several days, and it stopped the night before. They'd begun clearing up the roads. The sun's coming up.
Oh, there's Main Street. And Mr. Morgan's drugstore before he changed it. And the livery stable.
Yes, this is 1899. 14 years ago.
Oh, that's the town I knew as a little girl. Oh, look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I'd forgotten that. I love it so. Are they inside?
Yes, your mother will be downstairs any minute to make breakfast.
Will she?
And you remember your father had been away for several days. He came back on an early morning train.
No.
He went back to his college in Western New York at Clinton to make a speech.
Oh, why, there's Howie Newsome. And the town's policeman. He's dead. He died.
Come on, Bessie.
Morning, Bill. You're up early? Been rescuing a party down by a Polish town door. Darn near froze to death. Got drunk and lay out in the snowdrifts. Thought he was in bed when I shook him.
Why, there's Joe Crow.
Morning, Mr. Warren. Morning, Howie.
Children, Wally, Emily, time to get up.
Oh, Mama. She's so young. I didn't know Mama was ever that young.
You can come and dress by the kitchen fire if you like, but hurry. Oh, good morning, Mr. Newsome. Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, 10 below by my barn.
Think of it. Keep yourself wrapped up.
Mama, I can't find my blue hair ribbon anywhere.
Just open your eyes, dear. I left it out for you on the dresser there special. If I were a snake, it would bite you.
Yes, yes.
Oh, good morning, Bill.
Morning, Mr. Webb. You're up early?
Yes. Oh, well, you see, I've just been back to my old college in New York State. Everything all right here?
Well, I was called up to go rescue a Polish fellow. Darn near froze to death he was.
We'll have to get that in the paper.
Want lunch?
Oh, Papa.
Good morning, Mother.
How did it go, Charles?
All right, I guess. Told him a few things. Everything all right here?
Yes. Can't think of anything that happened special. Been right cold. Howie Newsome says it's 10 below over to his barn.
Oh, well, it's colder than that at Hamilton College. Students' ears are falling off. It ain't Christian. Oh, paper have any mistakes in it?
None that I noticed. Coffee's ready when you want it. Oh, and Charles, don't forget. It's Emily's birthday. Did you remember to get her something?
Of course, I got her something right here. Now, where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
Don't interrupt her now, Charles. You can see her at breakfast. She's slow enough as it is. Hurry up, children. It's 7 o'clock. I don't want to call you again.
Oh, I can't bear it. They're so young and beautiful. Why did they ever have to grow old? Mama, I'm here. I'm all grown up. Good morning, Mama.
Oh, well, now, dear, a very happy birthday to my girl and many happy returns. There's some surprises waiting for you on the kitchen table there.
Oh, Mama. You shouldn't have.
That and the blue papers from your Aunt Carrie. It's what you always wanted, and you can see that the postcard album is from George there. Found it when I brought him the paper this morning. Must have come from the cold quite early. Right nice of him.
Oh, George. I'd forgotten that.
Eat your bacon good and slow. It'll help keep you warm on a cold